No hesitation, no apology. We were sitting across from each other in her kitchen, coffee going cold between us. I nodded once. Got it. She took my calm for acceptance. It wasn't. We'd been together for 11 months. Not long enough to plan a future, but long enough for me to think we had one. We met at a friend's rooftop party, her in a sundress, me in a wrinkled shirt from a day of work. She laughed at my dry humor. I liked her sharp edges. We fit, or so I thought. But over time, she started making comments. Not cruel, just cutting in that harmless way. Jokes about my style, about how I wasn't her type, about the magnetism other guys had. It didn't bother me, not at first, until it became the only thing she said about me. When she ended it with that line, "not attracted to guys like you," she didn't mean she wasn't attracted to me anymore. She meant she never had been. That was the sting. I didn't argue. I didn't ask her to reconsider. I left with my keys and my pride, and a seed of an idea. Her roommate, Lily, was the kind of woman people noticed without her trying. Tall, effortless, the kind of presence that drew eyes in a room without a word. We'd met maybe twice. Polite hellos, shared jokes over wine in the living room when my girlfriend was late getting ready. Nothing beyond that. But I remembered one thing, the way she'd watched me when I spoke. Not distractedly, not politely, attentively. 2 weeks after the breakup, I sent Lily a message. Simple, neutral. "Hey, I'm organizing a small get-together this weekend. You should come." She replied in under a minute. "Sounds fun." It wasn't fun, it was deliberate. I curated that night like a stage play. Mutual friends, good music, lighting that made everyone look better. And I was different. Not inauthentic, just sharper. Fitted shirt, confidence dialed up, not forced. When Lily arrived, I gave her my full attention. Not smothering, not obvious, just enough to make her feel like she was in on something the others weren't. By the end of the night, she lingered while the last guests were leaving. 1 glass of wine became 2. 2 became her on my couch, laughing at something I barely remember saying. We didn't start dating immediately. That wasn't the point. The point was to become undeniable. Over the next month, Lily and I started showing up together. Coffee shops, bars, friends' dinners. Not as a couple, but close enough for people to start asking questions. Photos popped up online, my name in captions next to hers. I didn't tag her, I didn't need to. By week 6, my phone buzzed. Her. "Are you seeing Lily?" I left it on read. Here's the thing about attraction. It's rarely about looks alone. It's about perception, value, the way people talk about you when you're not around, and my value was climbing. Her friends, the same ones who'd once laughed at her "not your type" jokes, were now telling her how unexpected Lily and I seemed, but how good it looked. The shift came fast. She started liking my posts again, commenting on old inside jokes, accidentally running into me at places she knew I went. And then, finally, I've been thinking, maybe I was wrong. We met for coffee, her choice, same table as the day she ended it. She was softer now, careful. "I guess I didn't realize what I had," she said. I let her talk, about how she'd been stressed, about how she'd been protecting herself by pushing me away, about how she missed us. Then she reached across the table. "I want to try again." I leaned back. "Why?" She hesitated. "Because you're different now." I smiled, just slightly. "No, I'm the same. You're just seeing me through someone else's eyes." Her hand froze. I stood, left enough cash for my coffee. "By the way," I said, "Lily's not my girlfriend. Never was. But she likes guys like me." Her face shifted. Confusion, realization, then the sting. I walked out before she could answer. It wasn't about Lily. It was never about getting her. It was about showing her that her approval had never defined my worth, and that once she saw others value me, she'd realize too late what she'd thrown away. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's the quiet click of a door closing behind you and the slow burn when they realize it won't open again. I didn't just make her want me back. I made her understand she never gets the chance.